Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a clip from a body-positive therapist talking about how getting weight loss surgery was the worst decision she's ever made. I've covered this person a couple times in the past. She's the person who got lap band surgery and gained all the weight back, and now they are a body-positive therapist. We're also going to be taking a look at a few bonus clips, including one where somebody's talking about how to overcome bad body image days, and another one where somebody's going over a fat shaming story, so be sure to stick around until the end. Also, please be sure to check out a video I released over the weekend on my second channel about one of the cringiest pickup artists that I've ever seen. Here's a link. Before we proceed, please click the like button so that I may apply comb to mustache.
Another angry rant by a fat, ED-trained therapist. Having bariatric surgery 15 years ago was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. Why is it that every time I share my experience that 15 years ago, getting bariatric surgery was not it, I get told things like, well, it's a tool and you just didn't use the tool. You should have changed your eating habits and your movement habit. Your
And this is making you very angry when people bring this up?
experience isn't universal. You're making a lot of assumptions without any information. And
People are saying just because you gained all the weight back doesn't mean that others will. There's actually a lot of lifestyle changes that come along with weight loss surgery that you have to adhere to, so.
explain this to me, that when somebody says bariatric surgery has changed their life for the better, and they're not 15 years out like I am, we celebrate this. We congratulate them on this health journey that they're on. It gives us hope that now it's possible for us too.
Okay, and you're telling us it's not possible for us too. We've talked about this many times on the show. Getting weight loss surgery is really just a push in the right direction. You're gonna have to change the way that you eat and probably get some exercise in from now on.
What makes my experience irrelevant? My friend Reagan Chastain says there are 3 groups when it comes to bariatric clients. We only hear from this group, and that's the happy group, the people who are happy that they got bariatric surgery.
Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of times where people are not happy, where the surgery goes wrong, and it's not their fault, and there's just complications, yada, yada, yada. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's all peaches and roses, which I don't think is a saying. I think I literally just made that up.
The unhappy group, which is me, where I get told it was my fault and I should have done something differently.
Well, if you just regained the weight because you didn't make any dietary changes, however, if there was some sort of complication because your surgeon messed up or something, that's completely different.
Fill in the blank. And then the group that we don't hear from.
The no longer living group?
Y'all are not ready to have an honest conversation about health. Is it the only way you're willing to measure your health is by your BMI or blood work? But we're
No. We can also measure our health by physical activity.
not willing to look at it over a measure of time. We're not willing to look at the complications. We're not willing to look at the cost and the toll.
Well, we're willing to weigh the pros and cons. If people are willing to go through bariatric surgery that is very risky and might have all these complications and all this type of stuff, then the obesity must be pretty darn bad. Huh? That's what I'm getting from this.
We're not willing to explore this group. We're not willing to ask ourselves why we are okay with people mutilating their bodies in the name of health. But that if I come on here and say that I have recovered from this and that healing required me to gain weight,
I don't think it's a good idea to exchange one ED for another.
you would rather me mutilate my body. That can't be about health.
Well, we wouldn't rather you do anything. What you chose to do with your body is your business.
That has to be about fatness. And your hatred of fatness under the guise of health, making somebody's pockets really, really wealthy.
Right. So why did you get the surgery then? If you're on this thing. Oh, you're just on this thing because the surgery, it didn't work out for you.
Are we pro-health care or disease prevention? Do we believe that health is possible to be pursued at any size? And that it
No, we don't believe that health is possible at every size. If morbid obesity can be healthy, then what about the other way? There's not health at every size.
doesn't require weight loss in order for that to happen? Are we willing to acknowledge the long-term complications that happen for post-bariatric clients.
Are you willing to acknowledge the shortened and lowered quality of life that obesity gives us? Apparently not, even though you did try to lose weight using surgery in the past.
Are we willing to acknowledge that having bariatric surgery mimics this? And we're okay with that. But if the things that somebody did as a bariatric client was being done in a person in a smaller body, they would be diagnosed with this. So just because I exist in this size body, it is okay. What is being diagnosed in small people is being prescribed to people who look like me. And if it's not about health, it's about bias. It is about the belief.
No, it's about health.
That bodies should look a certain way, that you are morally superior when your body looks and behaves a certain way. And if that's you, we're probably not going to get along. I don't measure a person's worth and value based on their BMI. And even though the world will try and tell me that I am less valuable because of the body size I exist in, I no longer let them tell me about myself. The world doesn't get to tell me about myself anymore.
The world doesn't get to tell me this anymore. I no longer believe this. Now I believe in this. And I blah, blah, blah. Like, giving all these weird proclamations, trying to convince not only us, but yourself. Like, the louder you're screaming this into the mirror, the more you don't believe it. Next.
If you feel stuck in your body hatred,
I do.
I need you to listen to this. I know what you feel like because I've been you. I hated my body and...
Uh-oh. Another one of these videos where somebody is beating the crap out of a scale in the woods.
believed it disqualified.
Come on, man. That's a good scale.
Peace with my body.
No.
Smaller, and it grieved me.
It grieved me. You mean you grieved it. Either way, let's go back and try to pay attention. I hated my body and believed...
Disqualified me.
It disqualified me.
Believed I would never feel peace with my body until it was smaller. And
Right, you needing to say all this stuff means you're not over anything, and you feel all kinds of stuff about this particular topic. When I am over my body issues, I don't go into the woods and start beating the crap out of a scale. You know? That's a good scale. That's the body track of 5,000. What are you doing? Don't you do it. Do not do that. Don't do that. And you better go clean this up. I bet you anything she did not clean this up.
lonely and happy.
Oh my gosh, you didn't even break it.
And if this is
It didn't even break. And then
I
you
want you
walked towards it. Hold on, let's see you.
smaller, and it grieved me. It felt lonely and harrowing and
right.
hopeless.
Boom,
And if this is
boom.
you, I want you to
Okay.
know I see you. I've been you, and that body peace is possible.
Okay, so destroying this scale is going to free us because this device that literally just tells us reality has been holding us back. It's not us making our body this size that is holding us back. It's this tool that literally just tells us how much we weigh. This just lets me know that you really are over all of your body image issues. I went out to the woods and started beating the crap out of a scale and just completely freaking out like, you're not gonna control me. When it was just an inanimate object that told me reality. Like, you weigh this much. I am mad at the scale because I weigh this much. It's the scale's fault. Okay.
In the current body you live in, this shift won't happen.
Boom. You smashed it with a rock, and now there's broken glass all over in the
And it
woods.
will be harder alone. Ready to explore your body image belief.
Hold on. What happened? Did that just cut?
This shift won't happen overnight. And it will be harder alone. Ready to explore your body image beliefs
What the hell? There was like some kind of editing error there.
in a community of people who get you? Then join us.
Why would I join you? You just beat the crap out of a scale in the woods. I don't want that. I am gonna print this frickin' picture out and put it on the wall behind me. All right, that little image that she likes to throw in at the end where she's like, really cracks me up. That really cracks me up. Next. 60K in debt for a counseling degree to spend my days arguing my right to existence to fat phobes on the internet.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Not really. You tried to get weight loss surgery. That didn't work out. So then you started trying to counsel people on why they shouldn't get weight loss surgery and just accept themselves the way they are. Check out episode 62 on the Body Grievers Club podcast. I don't want to grieve my body. I'm still in this thing. I'm still here, bro. Like, I'm not giving up yet. Was that $60K well spent? Hopefully that degree is actually making you money and you're not just using it as your appeal to authority when you're arguing with people online. Next.
Here is my best body image tip on a bad body image day.
Get a banging body.
For absolutely no reason should you get on the scale.
But what if I keep on gaining more and more weight and it's becoming a huge issue and my doctor is starting to get concerned?
Even if you're just like, I just want to see where I'm at. Don't do it.
Why though? Why do we care? Why are we so concerned with the number on the scale if we don't care? If we just got done going on various spiels about how you shouldn't measure health from the BMI or your weight or this, that, or the other thing, then why is it triggering you to see your own weight? And why are we going out into the woods and beating the crap out of a scale and leaving broken glass all over the trail? Why?
It's a trap. Plus the scale is bullshit.
And you're flipping it off. Plus the scale is bullshit anyway. Where are you? Are you at the doctor's office right here? And then she flipped off the scale. A very healthy state of mind will make us do that, that's for sure. Next.
I don't know what it is about Tuesdays, but it seems to be that on Tuesdays I get fat shamed.
Fat shaming Tuesdays.
So I just had to get an Uber to the chemist. This is me, chemist walking stick.
That's your chemist walking stick? Okay.
Me. Nothing wrong with me. I look like normal me. I just got in the Uber. The Uber driver asked me what's wrong with me because I have a walking stick. Told him I just had surgery and he goes, I hope you won't be offended, but you won't need surgery and you wouldn't be sick if you just lost 10 kilos.
Right.
You would be so much better. You look like you like bread.
He told you to lose 10 kilos and also told you you look like you like bread. Because he decided randomly that particular moment that he no longer wanted to work for Uber or have a job anymore. So let's randomly insult this person. Apparently he's never been outside before, so seeing somebody living in a larger body just made him unable to contain himself and he had to make some sort of stupid comment. He was like, you know what? Screw my family and my kids and all of my bills. Why don't I throw away my job just to dunk on this person for no reason?
You're too fat. Just eat a bit more fruit and vegetables. And then I obviously went silent. And then he goes, you're really, really cute though. You're a cute girl. And then proceeded to try and hit on me.
Okay, so in the first part of the story, he fat shamed you. And now in the second part, he's hitting on you. Why are we making up stories? Like, if we're gonna make up stories, let's make them believable. Like, I got on the bus and this guy gave me a dirty look. That's a believable story. Like,
to fix the fact that he clearly upset me.
He flirted with you and hit on you to try to fix the fact that he upset you. Because that's what you do when you're unattracted to somebody and making fun of their physical appearance. Then when you see that you've upset them, you're like, oh man, I better start hitting on her. Yeah, no, this tracks. This is real life. Hold on, let's hear that all again.
You're too fat. Just eat a bit more fruit and vegetables. And then I obviously went silent. And then he goes, you're really, really cute though. You're a cute girl. And then proceeded to try and hit on me to fix the fact that he clearly upset me.
Yep, because that's how that works.
I'm so tired of being fat shamed.
Are you tired of being hit on after being fat shamed? Because that's getting confusing now. Like, you know how when you're making fun of somebody and then you're like, oh man, I hurt their feelings. I better hit on them. Like, what? To make you feel better, hey, you're looking pretty hot. Like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, you know how you try to make people feel better by hitting on them sometimes. No, I don't know, actually. He could have said, oh, I see that I hurt your feelings. Sorry about that. I didn't mean that. That's probably what I would say if I said something dumb and hurt somebody's feelings. I wouldn't be like, oh, shoot. Man, you're hot. Like, what the heck? Dude, you are so ugly. Look at your dumb ass. God, what the hell? Why the hell would you insult me like that? What is wrong with you? Oh, dang. I can see that I've really upset you. You're hot. You are looking so hot right now. Yeah, man, I don't know why you have to hurt my feelings like that. It's pretty Oh, huh? Damn. Well, you are forgiven then, sir. Thank you very much. Honestly, I like that. Call me hot. I'll take that over an apology any day. Sorry for doing you wrong back there. You're hot. Yeah, you really did do me wrong back there. Oh, really? Okay, damn, thank you very much.
Tired of being fat shamed because I'm unwell. He asked me if I exercise and if I eat healthy. I spent a minute trying to explain whether I exercise or not. I explained that obviously I've had 10 surgeries and I'm not able to exercise. And then I did explain to him that I eat considerably healthy for someone who is unwell.
For someone who is unwell, what does that mean?
But I have something called insulin resistance and I'm immobile. It was just falling on deaf ears, and it just got to a point where I was like, there's no point.
It's insane to use insulin resistance as an excuse to not eat healthy when not eating healthy is what gave us insulin resistance.
I'm just going to sit here and cop this. So for 20 minutes, I copped a man explaining to me how
What does it mean that you copped him?
I was only sick despite having a disease that has nothing to do with weight making me sick.
Well, you know that type 2 diabetes is a disease of the lifestyle, and people have to make lifestyle changes to attempt to treat it.
Sick because I was fat. I'm not even that big.
Okay, this was a very bizarre spiel.
Do you think that it's just because I'm a young female? These people think that it's appropriate to shame me and body shame me continuously.
No, I don't think this story happened at all. And if it did happen, it would be really bizarre that you told this person that you have insulin resistance, therefore you can't eat healthy or exercise, when not eating healthy is what likely gave us insulin resistance. So that's bizarre that even in this hypothetical situation, you didn't have a good retort.
When I look and appear uncomfortable or explain that I'm uncomfortable or tell them and try and explain to them why I am immobile.
Because of your insulin resistance.
They just don't care? Is it because I'm a young female?
No, I don't think so.
If I was a male, would this not happen?
Well, I mean, I never had any conversations with my Uber driver about eating bread and losing weight and insulin resistance, so I don't know.
Does my disability play into it? Does that make me more vulnerable?
No, I don't think anybody's targeting you for X, Y, or Z reason. And I also don't believe that story happened for one damn second. So that was completely insane. It turns out that her medical condition was insulin resistance. That's why I can't eat healthy or exercise. Okay, so obviously I disagree with all of the aforementioned, but what do you think? If you had weight loss surgery and regained all the weight, should you go on to be a body image coach that tries to discourage others from losing weight as well? Did that person waste $60,000 on a counseling degree? And if we don't like our weight, should we go out into the woods and beat the crap out of a scale? Leave a comment below. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.